Boxing, often referred to as the sweet science, is a sport that has captivated the hearts of millions for centuries. Known for its intense physicality, strategy, and mental toughness, the sport has produced countless unforgettable moments that have become ingrained in the public's memory. One of the most thrilling aspects of boxing is the knockout, a powerful display of a fighter's skill, strength, and precision. A knockout, KO, is more than just a way to win. It is often seen as the definitive statement of dominance and the ultimate reward for a fighter's efforts inside the ring. When a boxer delivers a devastating blow that incapacitates their opponent, it is a moment of pure spectacle, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. Throughout boxing history, some knockouts have stood out not only for their brutality, but for their dramatic timing, the fighters involved, and the impact they had on the sport. These KOs have not only determined championships, but also shaped the careers of legendary fighters, cementing their places in the annals of boxing lore. The sheer unpredictability of boxing, coupled with the remarkable power and technique required to land a knockout, has led to some of the most electric moments in sports history. From the quick, explosive strikes of heavyweights to the lightning-fast reflexes of lighter divisions, every knockout tells a story of human determination and excellence. In this essay, we will explore the top 10 knockouts in boxing history, moments that have not only showcased the athlete's incredible prowess, but have also defined entire eras of the sport. These knockouts serve as milestones, highlighting key turning points in both individual careers and the broader evolution of boxing. Whether it's a young prodigy making a statement or an underdog delivering a shocking upset, these moments represent the essence of boxing at its finest. From Mike Tyson's unrelenting power to Muhammad Ali's tactical brilliance, these KOs have shaped the sport and remain etched in the minds of boxing enthusiasts around the world. Mike Tyson versus Michael Spinks, 1988. Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion in history, took on undefeated champion Michael Spinks in a highly anticipated showdown. Tyson was known for his ferocious knockout power, and he lived up to the hype in this fight. Tyson, in his prime, knocked Spinks out in just 91 seconds of the first round. The KO was a testament to Tyson's explosiveness and devastating technique, as he landed a right hook that sent Spinks crashing to the canvas. This knockout solidified Tyson's dominance in the heavyweight division, making him a global superstar. Tyson's destructive power in the ring was never more evident than in this moment, as he captured the world heavyweight title in one of the quickest knockouts in boxing history. Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman, 1974. The Rumble in the Jungle. In what is perhaps the most famous boxing match of all time, Muhammad Ali faced the undefeated and seemingly invincible George Foreman. Foreman, known for his knockout power, was expected to win easily. However, Ali used his rope-a-dope strategy, allowing Foreman to tire himself out before launching a series of brutal punches in the 8th round. Ali's knockout punch came from a left hook that sent Foreman to the canvas, forever changing the legacy of both fighters. Ali's win over Foreman is regarded as one of the greatest upsets in boxing history. It not only gave Ali his 3rd heavyweight title, but also proved that intelligence, strategy, and heart could defeat raw power. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Thomas Hearns, 1981. The War. Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Hearns met in what became known as The War, a classic matchup between two of the best pound-for-pound boxers of the time. Leonard was losing on the scorecards in the 14th round, but unleashed a devastating combination of punches that stunned Hearns, knocking him out cold. Leonard's comeback victory in this fight is one of the most iconic moments in boxing history. Leonard's knockout of Hearns solidified his place as one of the best in the sport and served as a testament to his resilience, heart, and boxing IQ. It remains a defining moment in Leonard's career. Roy Jones Jr. versus Virgil Hill, 1997. Roy Jones Jr. was known for his dazzling speed, agility, and unorthodox style. Against Virgil Hill, Jones put on one of the most memorable performances of his career. In the fourth round, Jones delivered a stunning right hook to Hill's head that knocked him out cold. The knockout was a perfect display of Jones's superior athleticism and reflexes. This knockout reinforced Jones's status as one of the most gifted boxers of his generation. It showcased his ability to deliver precision strikes with incredible speed and power, making him virtually unbeatable during his prime. Julio Cesar Chavez versus Meldrick Taylor, 1990, the 10th round knockout. Julio Cesar Chavez's fight against Meldrick Taylor is infamous for the dramatic conclusion in the final moments of the fight. Taylor was ahead on the scorecards and seemingly moments away from winning, but Chavez, relentless as ever, unleashed a powerful series of punches. In the final round, with just 2 seconds remaining in the fight, Chavez landed a devastating combination that knocked Taylor out cold. This victory is one of the most famous comebacks in boxing history, showcasing Chavez's incredible endurance and refusal to accept defeat. The knockout also marked the beginning of Chavez's legacy as one of the sport's all-time greats. Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz, 2018. Deontay Wilder's knockout of Luis Ortiz is one of the most dramatic finishes in recent boxing history. Wilder was behind on the scorecards, with Ortiz controlling much of the fight. However, in the 10th round, Wilder unleashed a devastating right hand that sent Ortiz crashing to the canvas. The knockout was both dramatic and brutal, showcasing Wilder's raw power. This fight solidified Wilder's reputation as one of the hardest-hitting boxers in the world. Despite being outboxed for much of the fight, his power was enough to seal the victory, and it served as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of boxing. 7. Sonny Liston versus Floyd Patterson, 1962. Sonny Liston was a feared fighter, known for his menacing presence and crushing punches. When he faced Floyd Patterson, the defending champion, Liston showed his power by knocking Patterson out in the 6th, first round. Patterson was sent to the canvas after just 2 minutes of the fight and struggled to get back up. The KO was a shocking and brutal moment in boxing history. Liston's victory over Patterson marked the beginning of his reign as heavyweight champion. It also cemented his reputation as one of the most intimidating and powerful fighters in the history of the sport. Lennox Lewis versus Hasim Rahman, 2001. Lennox Lewis was the reigning heavyweight champion when he faced Hasim Rahman in a highly anticipated rematch. Lewis had been knocked out by Rahman in their first encounter, but in the rematch, Lewis sought redemption. In the 4th round, he delivered a crushing right uppercut that knocked Rahman out cold. The knockout was a statement from Lewis, proving that he was still the top heavyweight in the world. This knockout was significant not only for its dramatic nature, but also for the way it showcased Lewis's resilience and ability to adapt after a surprising defeat. It helped solidify his legacy as one of the best heavyweights of his era. Mike Tyson versus Larry Holmes, 1988. Mike Tyson faced the legendary former heavyweight champion, Larry Holmes, in 1988. Holmes, who had been in the game for many years, was considered by many to be past his prime, but still dangerous. Tyson, however, was in the midst of his prime and demolished Holmes in the 4th round with a brutal combination of punches that led to a TKO victory. The knockout demonstrated Tyson's unrelenting pressure and power. Tyson's victory over Holmes showcased his ferociousness and left no doubt that he was the future of the heavyweight division. It also marked the end of Holmes' career at the top level, as he was unable to withstand Tyson's onslaught. Manny Pacquiao versus Ricky Hatton, 2009. Manny Pacquiao's knockout of Ricky Hatton is one of the most memorable in modern boxing history. Pacquiao, already a superstar, delivered a devastating left hook in the second round that knocked Hatton out cold. The sight of Hatton slumping face first onto the canvas is forever etched in boxing fans' memories. This knockout firmly established Pacquiao as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters of his era and added to his growing legacy. It also marked the end of Hatton's reign as one of the top fighters in the light welterweight division. The sport of boxing has provided fans with countless iconic moments, but few are as memorable as the knockouts that have defined the careers of some of the greatest fighters of all time. From Mike Tyson's ferocity to Muhammad Ali's brilliance, these top 10 knockouts represent the pinnacle of skill, power, and drama in the sport. Each knockout tells a unique story of triumph, resilience, and the sheer will to win. These moments have earned their place in boxing history, inspiring generations of fighters and fans alike.